What's up, y'all? Welcome to the Beyond Celebrity Show. I'm your host, Cesar Pena. Got the co-host, producer, Miguel Sanchez. What's up, brother?
With better internet today, Miguel Sanchez. I fixed it.
Yeah, so Miguel is fluid now. You know what I'm saying? No
I'm
break.
back, bitches.
He's back. He's back. So we do 6 o'clock Sundays because Michael Jordan coming on tonight.
It is.
Mike coming on tonight.
6 o'clock Sunday.
So this,
that's good.
yo, I'm hyped because this is gonna be the Rodman, and this is gonna be the Rodman part and the part where Michael Jordan gets beat up by the Pistons. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I want to watch that one.
Yeah.
That's all I want to watch. That part only.
So it's gonna be a goodie. It's gonna be a goodie today. Yeah. So what else? What's good, brother?
All right, so we're gonna try to format the show now. We're gonna start to create some formats where we say, all right, the first 5 minutes is gonna be just news. So we went 2 minutes over, but it's all right. Let's say first 10 minutes news. So this weekend, I don't know if you guys if you haven't been, well, I guess everybody has seen this, the Travis Scott concert on Fortnite. I think that is the future of entertainment. Like, imagine being in VR, being at that concert, and that shit was dope. It was sick.
Yo, visuals were sick. My son was dancing the whole time. I felt like I brought my son to a concert. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was watching it with all my sons, and my sons are like, I didn't even realize Travis Scott had all these hits. They were like, that's him? That's him? That's him? And they were like, going. I'm like, yo, this is the future. He just created a ill fan base. I think they said 12 million people watched that. Think about that. Yep. You can't be in a concert nowhere where that's going to happen. I heard Nike gave him $2 million. So he caught a check in the pandemic for a concert when they're talking about no concerts till next year. So that's going to be the future of how this goes, man.
100%. So he's not the first to do it on
TikTok, right?
TikTok.
Not TikTok. Fortnite.
Oh yeah, Fortnite. He's not the first. It was a DJ that did it first.
Yeah. But my son said that wasn't as good as the Travis Scott though. The Travis Scott was like crazy.
No. But the DJ one was literally you're at the club, like you're in the club.
You were in a club.
You know what I'm saying? Like you're in the club with them, and it's like he was like going crazy with it. But yeah. I mean, the Travis Scott was a whole different level, though. You know what I'm saying? Like the Travis Scott, I was having a good time with my son. You know, he was going crazy. Yeah, man, it was dope. It was dope.
So what do you think? What do you think about like other ways they could do that? I know Fortnite is one of the most powerful, most like played games in the world. What's another way? I guess maybe live stream. I'm not sure. Like, what? I guess live stream is a possibility. Like
so
Instagram concert.
I think the way they did it, I think it has to be. I don't think they should do it live. I think they should do it like the way they did it with Travis, but a little more. A live stream might be good. It depends on the artist, though. It depends on the artist. They could do a concert from their house, and then just more vocalists, people that have huge houses.
Yeah, I actually saw another video. I'm gonna put a link to it. Of like gospel singers all singing, and then somebody put it together like in a "We Are the World" kind of thing. They edited it together, but they were all singing like on like lives or like videos, and then somebody took it and made a whole song. Somebody sent it to me, I think, because of this, because I do the show. Hold on, let me see. I'll post it.
Another one. So Ariana Grande did different parts of this song when they did the Disney special, and they showed different faces of her, and she was doing like the beat and everything like that. But it was so dopely done when they was doing like the sing along last week. I think it's about to come on at 7 o'clock too. The Disney sing along. Yeah. So yeah, they definitely using all this innovation right now to just kill it right now. You know, it's crazy.
I found it, but it was like messaged to me on Facebook, so I don't know how to take it out. but
All right,
it's
that's fine.
yeah. So that's one thing. Another big thing I've been noticing is there's been a lot of stories, like even you, right? You did a story for Germany based on what are paparazzi doing right now, right? So yesterday, I literally saw somebody again sent me this because of what's going on and what we're doing. TMZ is literally running stories about TikTok artists and what they're doing on TikTok. So there was a story on TMZ about this woman that did a voiceover to Trump's press conference, and it was on TMZ. So I thought, oh wow, this thing must have like 1 million views. I go and I look, and it had like 6,000 views, and I was like, wow, is this
Wow.
really a story? Like that's what is down to right now with this. You know, the pandemic has people like just don't know what the fuck to talk about. And that's why we got Beyond Celebrity. You can come here, listen to us.
Yep.
What do you think about
This is
that?
the real deal.
What do you think about that?
I think it's content, right? I think right now, celebrities, either you're gonna get them with a mask, or it's becoming redundant. Like it's gonna be like 10 paparazzis shooting one person, and that person is gonna look the same, right? All black, mask, going to get some. You know what I'm saying? So they gotta go kind of stuff. And it was timely. It was timely. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody got it. They were talking about Trump. It was probably a spoof. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah. It was basically they took the audio from the press conference and she just lip synced it and made some funny things. Like she was saying, like, yeah, you know, you could put light in your body, right? Like, and then she goes, like, put it in your eye. You know, shit like that. But yeah, I think we're hitting this time where it's like, what the fuck how much longer is this gonna go? They're talking about opening more and more places. They also Netflix has a show called The Coronavirus Explained.
I didn't see that. I
watched it today, and it was talking about like the whole way that how it's gonna look after. Bill Gates is killing it in it. Yeah, man. And of course, we got a lot of people worried about Bill Gates, but you got to watch the other Bill Gates documentary.
I did. I watched it. It was mind blowing because watching that before this even happened, I knew about, like, I watched it and then he was just talking about how something like this is going to happen real soon. And then it happened. You know what I'm saying?
So the conspiracy theorists are like, oh, it's him. He's doing it. But he hasn't been the one always talking about this. It was the scientific community been saying it. So Bill Gates has a foundation that says, look, we're going to try to solve the biggest problems in the world. So what they do is they find teams working on the biggest problems, and they just throw mad money at them. It's not Bill Gates like, how can I destroy the world? Like, these people are crazy. Watch that documentary and you'll see it. You'll see it if that's a theory.
Another thing though, on Netflix, they just premiered a new movie, Extraction. I don't know if you saw that yet.
No. So
Extraction is done by and the video camera views. I never seen some of these camera views that it's a movie only on Netflix.
Is this the one with Thor?
Thor.
Oh, yeah. I saw it, but I ain't watching. Yeah.
It's really good. It's really good, but visually, they did extraordinary things in that movie that I was blown away with the visuals too. But the movie is really good. The movie is really good. Yeah. Highly recommended.
All right, so now it's 6:10. So in this part of the show, we're gonna do celebrity birthdays and any story Cesar might have for a celebrity with a birthday.
Let's do it.
So one of these I had to take a double take when I saw. I was like, "Is that what I think it is?" Can you see my screen?
Yep. Oh yeah.
All right, so we got Channing Tatum and Paige Newman. I thought that was Ariana Grande, real quick. I
know you did. I know you did because I saw the birthday. So.
Oh, see, look, TikTok star. That's her.
So she's a TikTok star, right? That Ari is going at it with her right now, as we speak right now.
Is she? Why? Because she looks too much like her?
No, because she's saying enough is enough, and it's corny. Like this. imitating me is corny now because what she does all the imitations off of her, like when she was on Victorious. So with that voice.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. I
You
think
know
I
what I'm
have
saying?
seen
So
it.
she kind of replays everything and do the voice thing on all of it. So
She takes the audio clip. She takes the audio clip and then she just recreates 5.9 million followers.
I know. So Ari, I just literally just read an article just on this that Ari is like had enough of the. It's not only her, but they kind of singled her out because she's the most famous one on
She has
TikTok.
5.9 million followers. Yeah,
just looking like Ari. You know what I'm saying? And
she does though. Holy shit! If you look at it, like, oh my god.
Yeah, so she, Ari just had enough of her. What's up, Jimmy? What's funny? What's funny? Channing Tatum, right? Today's his birthday too. Channing Tatum, man, he used to be a real cool dude with me. Until he never came back to New York. You know, we had dope ass moments with him that he thought paparazzis were real bad, and then. At one point, we were telling him he didn't know how to get into this venue, and we guided him to get into the venue. We didn't shoot him or nothing, and we helped him out. And he was like, "Man, you guys are not that bad," you know. So he's dope. He cool, but he never in New York, so I don't get to talk to him much.
All right. Anybody else? Oh, look, Melania Trump. Oh my God! Wow, that's 50
Melania
years
Trump.
Old. Holy shit, 50. Wow, that's crazy.
So Melania Trump, like, where is she? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I haven't seen.
That's true, right? You haven't seen her a lot. She probably like, I can't be around this dumbass. I can't be seen with this guy anymore.
Another one, Aaron Judge. Aaron Judge. Yo, bro, that dude is a linebacker playing baseball, man. The dude is
scary. He's diesel too, though. Like
he is extremely diesel, right? When they lost to the Houston Astros, of course they cheated. Astros. So I went by his where he lived, and I had to videotape him going into the to his spot, and he was like, "Yo, what's up, y'all? Can y'all please never come back over here?" I was like, "Never again, my brother."
He said that?
Yeah. I was like, "Don't worry about it. We'll never be back here, bro."
That's cool.
So yeah. Kevin James, I never really dealt with Kevin James too much. You know what I'm saying? Like he seems like he's cool, but he's hilarious. He's hilarious.
Yeah.
But yeah. Who else?
Whoa.
Yo,
57.
Something is going on. Holy shit. Yo, something is going on with Jet Li, right? Last time I saw a picture of Jet Li, he looked like he was like in a wheelchair or something like that. So I hope he's okay.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Yeah, he looked like he's like 80. For real.
I have to look that up. Carol Burnett.
Carol Burnett, man. Classic Carol Burnett, man. She's a class act. I dealt with her a couple times. She's cool. She's really cool.
This girl looks familiar. Dana. She looks familiar.
Nah, I don't know her. Avant, that's one of my favorite R&B artists back in the day.
I like that guy. Yeah.
They used to call him fake R. Kelly.
Yeah.
But I love his music.
T-Boss. They got T-Boss all the way on the bottom. 50
I know, man. T-Boss, man. I can't believe they put T-Boss in the bottom. That's pretty messed up, man.
50 years old, though.
Yeah. She's been around for a while. She's been around for a minute.
All right. So we did 5 minutes on that.
All right. So I'm gonna have my hopefully is he on Yeah. So this
all right, wait. I'll hide him for right now.
All right. So
he's ready.
All right. I'm gonna let y'all guys know this, right? This is my brother from another mother, right? He's my West Coast. He lived in Brooklyn, right? Been doing this just as long as I've been doing this paparazzi game. You guys been asking for another paparazzi to come on here so he could tell his story. His name is Vlad. He has a YouTube, killing it on the YouTube. My boy Vlad the Dutch. What's up, baby?
Peace.
What's up?
How you doing, man? Good weekend, people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So introduce yourself, Vlad, man. Let them know who you are.
First talk. Cesar, tell everybody how you met Vlad.
Oh man.
What's your background story with Vlad? Then we let him tell him about his life.
Yeah, please, yo.
All right. So Vlad, when I met Vlad just started with TMZ, right? And he was out there, right, doing his thing, you know, and he came along with us a couple of times, and we, you know, showed him the ropes a little bit, you know, but he took off. You know, he didn't need much. He didn't need much motivation, man. That, you know, Vlad is self motivated. Let me tell you something, man. It's been a long time. Like, you know, how long it's been? Like 12 years?
So it's been way longer than that, family. We got
13 years.
kids, yo.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
got kids. What you talking about? We got babies that's about to be teenagers. Stop playing, family. What's wrong with you? What you talking about? We grown ass men and shit, yo. Stop playing. What the fuck is wrong with you? Look at your salt and pepper beard, baby. You look good. You look good, B. What the fuck is wrong with you? No plastic surgery over here,
Yo,
baby.
none,
Fuck out
none.
of here.
You know,
Look,
Dominicans
man,
don't get
I
plastic
known
surgery.
you from the day I met you. I remember, I swear to you, I tell you right now, the day I met you is literally, I talk about this story a lot because it's like this joint that came up. The day I met you, when I first walked on the block and I seen all the gang and shit, it was like a gang of motherfuckers over at Madonna's crib, right?
Mm, mm.
I seen all y'all posted up at Madonna's crib. I had no idea. Remember Will? Remember Will
Yes,
from TMZ, right? Will from
really.
TMZ, and then Willem that was working camera for TMZ. There's the
Yep.
cat that plugged me in the club when I was shooting one night over at we was over at like a spot in 14th Street, and I'm in the club and I'm shooting PD Pablo walking towards me, and then I walk inside the club and I shoot young Chris Brown. And then I'm like, oh, that's cool. I leave the party, right? See you and shit, right? The next day, because I'm talking to Willem, he's like, yo, come up to TMZ's office. Yo, Will gives me a camera. He's like, yo, all right, let's see what you fucking can do. Because he says you could talk and shit. Let's see if you could do it. Sends me on the block. He tells me go to fucking CPW and shit, Central Park West. Tells me go on the block, hit the block, cut that block. You know that block, A-Rod on that block. And we going through that block.
Yep.
We
Yep.
cutting that block, and all of a sudden, he's like, yo, just keep walking. Go by the Reebok gym. I'm like, the what? The Reebok gym? Never heard of it. He's like, yo, there's a Starbucks over there. Go get a coffee. I was like, oh, word? Let me go get a coffee. He's like, yeah, by the way, there's a studio across the street. I was like, oh, word? There's a studio? I was like, all right, let me look over here. I'm cutting through the block so I can smoke a blunt because I'm like, yo, I'm fucking nervous and shit. I don't know what's going on and shit, yo. All of a sudden, I just see everybody just fucking just posted up at this gate. And I'm at the block. I'm like, yo, hold up. I've seen this shit before, yo. Yo, ain't the... Yo, all I hear is, yo, Madge. I was like, oh. Yo, hold on. I pull out my camera. All I had is that turtle bag and shit that TMZ used to give us and shit.
Yeah.
Nasty VHS turtle bag with that camera and shit, right? And we running down blocks with that bullshit. Son, I pull out that fucking turtle bag camera and I fucking walk up and I don't know none of y'all. All y'all turn around, look at me like fucking wolves in a pack. Like, the fuck are y'all? Who the fuck invited this motherfucker? Who told him he could eat? Yo, hold on. Fuck out of it. I'm looking at them. I'm like, yo, B, I don't know none of y'all. I swear to God, I dare you. Yo, I don't know nobody, B. I swear to God. I'm like, I dare you, B. And I'm like, you know what? Don't say nothing. I walk up. I look. Yo, I'm 6'4". The only person that was my height was him. Him. That guy right there. And he squared up right next to me like, yo, who's this? And I looked over, I'm like, yo, what's up? And then I fucking look over the gate and I go like this. I look over and he does the same shit. And as we both doing the same bullshit, Madonna's standing right there. I look over at him. He looks over at me. We don't say shit to nobody and shit. We both have cameras like this and shit. I'm shooting for TMZ. Fucking have no idea what the fuck I'm really shooting, but Madonna's standing right in front of me. And I'm like, yo, that's that bitch right there. I see her, bro.
You were still working for TMZ?
Yo, I just was the first day.
No,
this
but
is my
Cesar,
first shot.
But Cesar wasn't on TMZ no more.
This is my first day, and I seen this guy and shit. And the only reason that I remember seeing him is because he's at the same perspective and the same angle as me, and I'm looking at him. We looking at each other, and everybody else is dumbing out because they doing photography and they can't get over the gate to shoot. But we already like this. We already beasting on a shot already. We already got it, and then everybody dumbs out. I'm already aware of one thing. I work for the umbrella, so I work for TMZ, and they already explained to me that already in the office the first day. My material doesn't matter in the field. I'm not gonna beat their sales. They can keep their shit still exclusive. What I learned in that moment, in that day, is that I'm a freelance, not for fucking a company that I want to fucking give work to. I'm a fucking independent contractor that's hired by this said company to move work for them, right?
Sure.
These guys are the beast. Word is bond, yo. And then I learned to run around with the wolves, yo. It's like, yo, I ain't know none of these cats, yo. But you know how you come out of the block and shit, and you a young little motherfucker, and you fucking playing ball, and then everybody's telling you, yeah, let's go over here, though. Like, yo, hold on, what's over here though? Nah, let's go over here though.
Exactly. That's that hood shit. Like, let's go to that block and ball.
This block right here, son. Popping right here, son. Yo, fuck all that store shit. We going over here. We got guns and we got funds. And we gonna go do stuff. Yo, and then it was like that. But it was just like I learned to be around certain elements and certain people. Like this one right here, he came from that umbrella. He was there with me and shit. Before I was there, he was there. And then there was this moment, and that's another moment I always talk about, bro. Like, word is bond, yo. I talk about you a lot, yo. You don't even know. You in my prayers a lot, but you don't even know how much I talk about you, Kiko. Like, for real. Like, on some real shit. Like, this is the story. Remember on the Rihanna story, right? You know that Rihanna story. Don't do
You got a lot of Rihanna stories.
Nah. You know this one though. Fuck all them other Rihanna stories.
Tell it to the audience.
You know this one, B. Because I've told this story numerous times, and I love this story. This story is the one for me and shit. 14th Street, my nigga. We're on 14th Street. Me, you, and the Wolves. And we on that fucking block heavy in Union Square W and shit. And we working that block, B. We work that block.
Oh my God.
We worked that block. We made them, we made
I already know what you're gonna
film
say.
school get inspired by us and shit. Them little motherfuckers at that film school right there got inspired by niggas, yo. They came and asked us about all our camera equipment. Yo, what's that, B? What the fuck, yo? Who y'all? What y'all do? Y'all savages, yo. Where y'all coming from? Why y'all smoking while we right here? Because we going to, nigga. We right here. Who's here? Rihanna. And Rihanna is fucking coming in and out. We trying to get that shot. And it was right after she had gotten into that incident.
Oh.
That incident. That's that day, son. That's that day. That's that day. And I told you that was that day, yo. When I tell you, dudes tell you the truth, that they really want you to fucking eat and shit, they tell you the truth and they want me to eat. And if I had posted that route, I would have fucking ate, but I would have fucking caught us L and shit, because you know them niggas, yo. You know them cats. They would have came at me with swords and shit for fucking that paperback and shit.
No.
Rihanna's fucking at the hotel at the W. We get the fucking hit. Yo, we sitting there, we all blowing trees on the side of the fucking block and shit. Fucking Park Avenue's right here. Yo, nobody's paying attention, but everybody's paying attention. You know what I'm saying? We fronting to each other like, nah, I don't know where it's gonna go. I don't know shit, you know what I'm saying? But we on point. Like everybody on point, you know what I'm saying? We fronting, we texting each other. We straight up lying to the niggas that we don't want to fuck with and shit, basically.
Sure,
you know what I mean? So all of a sudden, we get a lick and it goes down. We go, yo, She's moving right now. Hit the corner. Yo, son. Remember this whip out. I had the Jeep and shit, yo. It was me, you, Justin, fucking hold on. Oh my God, son. Daniel.
Daniel.
Oh my God, Daniel, son.
Yo,
Oh my
Daniel.
God, I love
Daniel
Daniel
was
B. I love Daniel
he
B.
was like the Terminator.
Yeah, B, he was
run
my
down
road
cars.
warrior, dog. You can't, yo, that's why I love biking because of that man and shit, yo. That
All
man
right.
made me love biking because of that man. He was a road warrior. He ain't give a fuck. Straight West Indian, beautiful heart, didn't care. And he tore that block. Yo, we going flying down, I'm already at 14th Street, right? By the time I make that turn, yo, all I hear, I'm on the phone with my info. My info was like, yo, we already crossing 34th Street. I was like, what? Yo, they flying. Pew, 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 pew. They hitting the block. Pow, pow. Yo, I'm literally doing a funeral procession, B. Me and my peoples and shit. We all cutting through like, fuck a light, yo. Yo, your red light don't mean nothing and shit. We voiding and evading and shit, yo. We cut the block to the point where we stop the traffic and we let the other cars pass and shit. And then we do a zigzag and shit down the road and we catch up. We fly all the way up to LA Reid crib, all the way to 6'4". We get all the way to 6'4". When you touch down
From
to 6'4",
14th?
from 14 to 6'4",
you rode
on
bike?
the phone, yo. We on the
No.
phone
He's
hammering
riding.
this light.
Oh, I was gonna say you
Hold
rode
on.
bike
Rihanna
50
already
blocks.
ran up in the crib and shit. She's already in the spot. By the time we all pull over, she already in the spot though. It's done off.
So
We're
this is
all
the
in
day it
front.
happened, the day after it happened?
It was like
Nobody
a
got
couple
nothing.
days. It was a couple
Nobody got
days after.
nothing on the arrival. Nothing got shot on the arrival. It's the exit that made the moment. Because the moment was right when she walked out and nobody else was around the corner except me. And I got around the corner with a video camera and I got on her to ask her this one question. Yo, Rihanna, how you doing? And she goes, I'm doing good, Mom. Yeah, she's like, I'm good. What? One reaction. That one statement was her first statement since she had gotten into any kind of like outside the scope of her doing interviews whatsoever. Yo, I got a reality check right at that moment. That moment, this guy goes, "Here's something to talk to you real quick."
I already know.
Hold on, let me holler at you real quick. Let me talk to you real quick. Son, yeah, where's your car? Let's go sit in your car. Yeah. Yo, you got extra tapes? Yeah, you got. Yeah, because it's going to car. Yeah. So fuck an extra tape. Fuck that. Yo, son. Right now you can get to 10. Nah. Right now, you can get 30 stacks for that right now. I'm like, I'm sorry, what?
Wait. Say that again.
Excuse me, so what? Excuse me, so what? Say louder. He's like, yeah, you can get 30K right now. I was like, my voice though. He's like, yo, because that was one of the fucked up parts. It was a good thing, and it was also a bad thing because they knew our voices and shit. Yo.
Oh,
they knew all our
you
voices.
said the voice, yeah.
What?
Yeah,
Him. They knew his voice on anything, yo. He couldn't go nowhere. His videos, yo, you couldn't even, if he had to fucking try to finagle something, because we had, we learned from
genius,
the OGs.
That's pretty genius.
We learned from the OGs and shit, like Santiago and them cats and shit. Yo, word is bond, yo. The older cats is, Freddie Baez, like cats like that, yo. Like real, like Ron Gaea, like photographers that was sitting with us on the block at the Met and shit. That we didn't even know that there was papping. There was like OG cats. It was like, telling us like, yo, you giving it to one agency. You're funny. You're a funny guy. Yo, that's very nice for you. You do that.
Now, so with the Rihanna one, right? I remember I had to hold off 2 photographers, right? I had to play like she's gonna come out the front door, right? So I had to play like I was in the front door. So Vlad went with Daniel to the side because we saw the car. The car was in the corner, but only 3 people knew: me, Vlad, and Daniel, right? And I was like, I really didn't want to talk to Ree like that, but I had to hold off
He
these 2
fronted
photographers so we
so
could have
nice, yo. You know how you throw somebody off? Like, yo, look over there, son.
Rihanna!
Yo, son. Yo, it's happening right here. He's like, yo, look at the bird right there, son. Yo, the sun is setting so beautifully, son.
Crazy.
It's picturesque.
They were like, oh. And then I ran to the front door. Everybody ran to the front door. Vlad and Daniel went to the side.
All you hear is Daniel. Yes, Riri. Me have it. Yes, me have it. Good looking. Thank you.
Yeah. Yo.
So you got the shot too?
So Vlad. No. I had to throw him off.
Yo,
so
it was already set up, B. Yo, people didn't even know it was a setup. It was already a setup. I was working for TMZ, B. That's what you don't get. It didn't matter what I shot. It didn't matter.
Yes.
It didn't matter. Only thing that fucked it up if I fucking did not say a word.
Sure.
In the fucking audio, because all they have to do is they could cue it up and fucking bring back the audio. We know all the technical bullshit because we learned it. Yo, they taught us if you fuck us over, we'll find out, and they'll figure it out.
Of course.
They'll timestamp that bitch and fucking rewind. Yo, they'll find that shit. Yo, I've watched these motherfuckers. They're horrible with it.
Security cameras and all too.
They'll go grimy on you.
Like, shit! Like, no, I know you were there.
60 of this bitch and see. Oh, you were there. Where's the footage? And then sue my ass for the fucking footage that I shot. And that's why I was like, yo, it'll be beneficial to get the 30K, but it'll be 30K that I'm about to have to pay back
on lawyers
and shit on the back end, and plus. Because they're gonna be like, oh, we lost revenue and capital on that.
Oh,
exclusive.
You're right.
Bear in mind, that's the ploy and shit. Because he's a lawyer.
For sure. Yeah, no doubt.
He's a lawyer.
Yeah.
He always remind you.
So what you guys end up doing was the end. What ended up happening?
What do you mean? Yo, son and me talked the whole 9 yards and shit. He tried to plug me with it the whole 9. He called the team players in and shit. Like, yo, son, hit that math again. They want 35K and shit. Like, yo, right now. I was like, huh? What?
You're like, my resignation, TMZ. Here's my letter of resignation.
35K was a hammer in it home and shit, B. You give me 500K and shit. We fucking might play games and shit, but you ain't fucking talking. You ain't talking those 6 figures. That's 5 figures and shit of my life that I could still make on my own and shit. Like, fuck out of here with that.
What was really amazing about that whole thing, though, Vlad went to a whole different level of just respect with TMZ and just everybody. Like Vlad was always doing his thing, but that video was played all the time on TMZ. Like it was just like on repeat. Once you on like that, it's over. It's over.
Yo, it's monotonous, yo. It's like it's funny that we all came up in this game and we got this opportunity to just run around and play around with these cameras and shit, right? But we got to make money and we got to be around certain celebrities that people never even experienced. Like, remember like pulling up in Soho one day and shit? There'll be a random fucking nice breeze, warm summer afternoon and shit. We all in the back streets over by SJP's, by Sarah Jessica Parker, by Liv Tyler's block and shit. Like we see James Gandolfini, or then one day you'll see fucking SJP walking the kids. You go to like a random spot and then you'll see like, what do you call it? You'll see right here, who's this person walking down the block? Oh, wait, that's Robin Williams. and Robin Williams will pull up on us. As we're waiting for somebody like Liv Tyler on the block, as he's going to go to the restaurant. The restaurant is right here, and he's going to the bodega on us and shit, walking up the block, blowing one down on a low and shit. And then you'll see like a random photographer, like one of my favorite photographers, Ricky Powell and shit. Yo, the Rickster, man. I love Ricky Powell, man. Yo, he live on SJP block. Yo, he'll just pull up. He'll see Ricky. He'll pull up. He'll poly with Ricky. And then he'll go up the block and he'll see us by the restaurant. Like, yo, who's here? What's going on, guys? Hey, let's take a photo. What? Selfie with you before selfies was Poppington, yo.
Nice.
The man was the one, yo. Like, experiences that we have are like are validated based on the fact that we actually was there. We could tell the story different, Like, we ain't asking you for the story. We telling you it. Like, even though they may hate us for some of the stuff that we may have to go through to do it, you know what I mean?
Sure.
Turn about fair play, yo. We're going to make our money, and we're going to make you aware of the situation. We're not recreating something. We're just showing it to you in real time. This is what it is, B. We're just opening up the picture a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Refocusing that lens so you can see the bigger picture. You know what I mean? It's like it's all in how you look at it. And like the people that I got to be around, like, yo, this man right here, like his wife. Building around and seeing his daughter and stuff growing. I watched that. And then just like you got to watch my daughter grow online and you got to meet my seed and say, you seen my babies. You know what it is. You know what we did. You know what we did, Paul. Yo, you know how many lights we ran and shit, B. You know.
Let me tell you,
We've been there, done that. And the fact is, I'm just happy that we still here. I'm just happy that we still here.
I know. But yo, the smoothest story. This is smooth. This is Vlad, smooth Vlad, right? So we working on Britney Spears, right? We uptown near the Mandarin, right? So she came out the front of the Mandarin. I'm on the side, right? All of a sudden, I come back around and she's already on one of these petty carts, right? Like the guy that rides in a little bike, and she was in the back with her kids. So I'm running. I'm like, with my camera. I get in front. I'm videotaping. I see Vlad on his skateboard, and he like this. Right next to her, videotaping. Yo, he's interviewing her on his skateboard, and he like this. Yo, what's up, Brittany? What's going on?
I can't hear you, son.
You can't hear him?
Yo, what?
Refresh your browser. Refresh your browser.
Yeah, I just was like, wait, hold on.
You can't hear him? You can't hear me either?
I can.
No, he can't hear you.
Oh, you can't hear me? Vlad, you can't hear me?
Refresh. Come back in. So I'm holding it down by myself. I'm not a paparazzi. They'll be back. Any questions for Vlad or Cesar?
Yo.
It was him. He couldn't hear you. I still could hear you, but he couldn't hear you.
Okay.
All right. Here. How about now?
There you go.
Vlad,
Yeah.
So yo, he's on his skateboard. I ain't never seen nothing like this, right? Vlad is on his skateboard, and he's right next to Brittany, interviewing her the whole time. I'm struggling. I'm like trying to get a bite. Yo, I get up to Brittany. All you hear is Brittany, and Vlad is right next to her. Like, yo, are you enjoying New York? Yeah, you good? And he's just like this on his skateboard, just going. And I'm like, yo, why don't I get a skateboard? You know what I'm saying? Like I never seen nobody on a skateboard like him. Like he was killing the game on a skateboard, and it was crazy. It was crazy.
That was dope. Yo, I forgot about that shit. Yo, I ain't even on front for you, yo. Yo, I be looking for that photo so hard and shit, yo. Cause I remember, like, yo, motherfucker, yo, y'all banged that shot though. Yo, y'all got
killed it. We killed it. But the video,
it was the big security guard dude that was trying to pedal the bike. He was dying, son. He was dying. Yo, he was dying, son. Yo, her sons, y'all got perfect photos of her sons looking at the fact that I'm on a skateboard, like, yo, like, oh, that's dope. I'm like,
yo, they were loving, they was loving Vlad on that. Yo, I never seen nobody honest. I'm talking like when Vlad is on a skateboard, he be going like side to side, and then he just ran up on her like, yo, Brittany, you enjoying New York, Brittany?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Full out interview with Brittany with his skateboard
too.
Crazy.
That was
crazy.
And all that stuff is on YouTube, or what do you have your footage up?
So I gotta find my footage. This was so long ago. I'm talking.
That is so long ago. It's like
it was a long time ago. So I gotta find it. I think pictures would be more like I pretty much find the pictures. But that
I know, no one person's that the people that got it is the people that was always there. Same people. You, me, Jackson Lee, Daniel, let's see, Doug.
Doug, man.
Doug was there. I mean, there's people that wasn't there, B. Like, we going straight up. I ain't gonna give everybody no clout, B.
Yeah.
Everybody wasn't there. Like, they didn't get the info, and that was one of the fun parts too and stuff. Remember doing that? That was fun.
That was fun. We was having a good time. We used to have a
people
really
on info. Yep. Like, info beat everything, yo. Like, if you had the right info, you could pass and you could play your own position, B. You didn't even have to worry about, I can't find out. Yo, we knew where Selena was early.
Yep.
You know why? Because Cass was plugged in. Yep. We made friends.
Yep.
We were cordial.
Yep.
So
how'd you make the transition? Because I remember when we went to LA, Cesar was like, yo, we gotta see my man. He's from New York. He's doing his thing in LA.
Yeah.
How'd you make that transition? How was that?
It was just leaving New York to just get a better life, man. Like, I just wanted my daughter to be safe and shit, and I just wanted to be somewhere where I didn't have to shovel snow no more.
But was it easy? Was it easy? Because there's so many paps out there, though.
Yeah, but paps is like anywhere, yo. Like, come on, man. If that's like saying because Coke is out there, you ain't gonna make Pepsi and shit. The fuck you mean? What you talking about, B? Fuck, it's competition and everything, B. You gotta get better angle.
Yeah, I get you.
Get your position right.
That's like going to NBA, like a team. I remember I'm there and I'm asking Cesar, yo, how 30 people take the same shot and everybody make money?
Okay, here's how you do it. Better shot wins. Who gets the better angle? Clarity, saturation, composition, fucking sharpness, fucking lighting.
Eye contact.
You could have the same shot right next to me. I'm standing right next to you. Me and you lined up in the same fucking shot. My camera fucking snaps fucking 12 fucking 0.5 fifths of a second better than yours and shit.
Damn, that's some serious shit.
My shutter speed is on Hummingbird. Yours is on fucking Cockatoo, B. I mean, you fucking shooting with a fucking point and shoot. I'm shooting with a fucking piece of fucking machinery. I mean, like, there's a difference in the fucking way we work and shit. You know what I mean? And how you fucking position yourself is just, it's like all about your perspective. Like, I just want to fucking get a better angle than somebody else and shit. But like doing that is just like math and shit. It's just work. I mean, but right now it's like I'm translating from what I'm doing to just do other things. I just want to fucking put better work out there in the world and shit every time I shoot. Sure. Like, my shit goes in magazines. My man shit goes in magazines. I see my people shit on TV. What am I supposed to say? Fuck him. That's my man, yo. Mm-hmm. I know my man. I know how hard he worked and shit. The fuck you talking about? Mm-hmm. I'm not going to down that man for busting his ass and waking up. He might have had the info that I didn't. What, I'm going to fucking shit on him? Like, what do you do, B? That's corny. You can't move like that, B. In this day and age, especially right now in this climate, look what we're going through, B.
So, yeah, what do you think is going to be when we come out of this?
Man, you gotta come out with fucking better understanding of self, B. Fuck you mean. You gotta have some knowledge of self right now. You better fucking get some books and shit. Fucking get into something, B. Like, sit down and fucking mind your damn business any goddamn way and shit. Yo, everything's corny anyway. Like, what do you want to be out there for and shit? Like, I go outside, I go bike riding, B. I like staying away from motherfuckers. I've been staying away from motherfuckers since fucking 14, B. I don't eat pork and I don't fucking trust motherfuckers. I've been like this. What? Yo, I keep telling motherfuckers, yo, before this quarantine shit started and shit, 2 weeks before it and shit, I was already in the crib and shit looking at motherfuckers like, what are you talking about? What quarantine? Like, I've been in the house.
I've been here.
I've been here. What the fuck are you talking about, B? I don't even understand what y'all talking about. Oh, nah, yo, it's a lockdown. Lockdown on what? I got weed, nigga. I'm good. What the fuck are you talking about? I'm in the crib. I can fucking call my peoples. I can fucking try to do other things and shit. I'm just trying to fucking network and do other things and shit. It doesn't make sense to just stand still. Like, the world's gonna keep moving and shit. It's like, what? Like, we gotta eat. Like, you gotta fucking do something. Like,
Vlad,
something gotta go down.
Vlad, what's the biggest difference between you when you was papping in New York and papping in LA? Like, what besides the weather? Besides the weather, right?
Yeah.
What's like the biggest difference?
Over here, like, doorstepping is more of like prevalent things and shit. Like, you know how motherfuckers sit at the crib and post up. Like, it's a hotbed to do that and shit because you could got like locations. Like, you know how in New York we could be in Soho and we could hit the block and just spread out and just pop, 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 and just come back to it in like a 2-minute spin. In LA is so thick and spread out. I mean, so if you in Beverly Hills and you get an info for Brentwood, you got to travel out. I mean, you got to get to it. So you either got to work with a team player that's on that side of the city that you can coordinate with, and that aspect is like hit or miss because you got to trust the motherfucker to really do his job and shit. Because, you know, you can't delegate sometimes. You know.
I know.
You know. You give info to people and shit right now and shit and how it moves, and certain people will give the info to other people just to pay off a debt. I mean, you know how that moves and shit, and it's kind of corny because it waters down the value of the shot and you minimize what you're shooting, you know what I mean? So I never really want to like OD with stuff like that, so I work by myself and within my own circle. So to make it worth your while right now, in LA, you have to like figure out what zone that works best for you. Beverly Hills, West Hollywood. I know everybody that's in my zone, from Halle Berry to, I mean, damn it, B. Like everybody comes through my neighborhood and stuff. Like, they go through shopping and all that shit. But the influx of people is like diminished, but they're still coming out. Like, we know where you live, and we know where the cars are. We know what cars you driving. We know your plates. We know what you like to eat. Like, we shop there. I live there. I mean, I live in your backyard and stuff. Like my peoples are your neighbors and stuff. You know what I mean? Like, my man, he's been living up top and stuff a long time. I've been learning about how to move and be around certain things. So in LA, you have to either play that Malibu side, that Brentwood side, or have a team that you network with, because you have a team like the Brazilians, which are us, yo. I love the Brazilians, B. The Brazilians are literally us.
I remember you when we was out there last, you introduced me to a lot of them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I love the Brazilians, B.
No, they come to New York too. You know what I'm saying? They always show love. You know what I'm saying? They always, you know, they hustle, right?
Yeah, yo.
You know, so they earn their keep. They earn their keep. You know. But yeah, brother, I always, always, you're my brother, bro. You know, when we was out in LA, freaking Vlad took care of us. You know what I'm saying? Like, every time sleeping, yo, we be sleeping. Vlad, you get a message from Vlad. Yo, where you at? No, get up.
Yo, because I didn't want them to waste their time being out there. I mean, like it's like time is valuable for motherfuckers and shit. And I knew what they were there for, and I knew Rihanna was in town. And I knew what they wanted, and I'm like, yo, before you get all that, yo, get some other stuff. I know the other stuff, but bump all that. We can get all that. Like I got it, and he got it, and they all got it. We all was happy at the end result. But the end of the day, I wanted them to just have fun and shit, and just run around with me and just feel a vibe, yo. It's more fun like that, yo. Like, why not take care of your brother and shit that took care of your fucking self? Like, before I even knew the things what it was and shit, I knew what it was because of these cats, yo. They brought me around those blocks and shit. I mean, they told me, yo, turn around and go on. Nah, don't leave yet. Like, nah, chill. Yeah, let them leave. Like, they put me on and stuff like that. Like, nah. Like, yo, I mean, like, we was doing spy hotel cats, yo. Like, yo, codes, yo, wild codes, yo. Yo, woo, brush that off type of shit, yo. Brush that off, yo. Come back on it. Like, yo, spin the block. My favorite was, yo, spin the block. Like, yo, I'll be right back. Oh my Lord, I'll be right back was our favorite line. You know, be right back. Never come back. We already gone. We already gone. We already got the info. We out. We on the highway. We on the highway. We go to Williamsburg, B. We out the city already. We already at JFK. At the airport, waving at people. Hi, Riri. Oh, let's follow you. Oh, they didn't know that you wasn't even here yet. They waiting for you at the hotel. You should go get something to eat. Let's just go around. Oh, you want to go shopping? Oh, you gonna change outfits? Oh, we got 3 sets.
Nice.
Because she has the airport outfit. Then she has the outfit that she's in the truck with. And then she has, oh, let's go shopping and walk out with the new outfit. And then go to dinner. And go to chill. And still don't go to the hotel yet. All these idiots are still waiting at the hotel. We've been on her for 7 hours.
7 hours.
She changed the car?
Yo, she be changing in the car. Yeah.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Changing in the car. She got the store shut down.
Yeah,
like, what? Shut down.
Like,
burped off the clothes, please. Thank you. I like Mr. Child to be open for me. Thank you. And I'll be there when I get there. Thank you.
Nice.
Son, experiences, bro. I just appreciate that you was just cool about it when we was just early in the game.
Yeah,
like,
brother.
Haters, baby. Like
it was haters galore, you know what I'm saying? But you know, Vlad right away, I just felt the kinness, right? He talks just like I talk, right? And we had the same kind of vibe, you know what I'm saying? So right away, I was like, yo, Will Lee was still there. So, you know, Will Lee was like a brother. So Will Lee hit me up and he was like, yo, see, like, yo, Vlad is out there. You know, his name is Vlad. And
yo, they didn't know nothing about me, bro. That was the flyest thing. This man knew nothing about me, but except the producer's word on me is like, yo, this cat's new. He's wilding out there and shit. Like, see what's up. All right. I go out there, I meet up with son. And then he just introduced me to not everybody. That's one of the best things I appreciated, B. He didn't introduce me to everybody. He's like, nah, dog. Nah. This my man right here. And then, you know how the proverbial, like, this is my man right here. But there's like 20 other cats that he just fucking bypassed.
Yeah.
Basically.
You don't
even know those guys. Don't pay attention to
He
those
ain't
guys.
shit. He ain't shit.
Lock in with certain individuals, pay attention to certain things. Yo, put me on. Yo, you know how you don't really know, but you kind of know? Like, I was a cat that used to hang out in Soho anyway and shit. I was like, but I hung out with skaters and shit. That's why I knew I skateboard. I used to hang out with Harold Hunter. And, like, Harold was, like, the guy that, like, I love this kid, B. Like, Harold was, like, one of my favorite skaters and shit. And then son ended up being in the movie Kids. But then, like, that whole shit with being downtown and just like seeing all these celebs and being around these motherfuckers is normal and shit. You know what I mean? Like going and hanging out in Soho and just peeping shit, just being in like West Fourth and seeing the ball players and all this shit. Like, come on, B. Like that was normal. I mean, like seeing actors and fucking Tracy Morgan in Harlem and shit at the weed spots and Redman and like shit like that you see all the time and shit. I mean, and then it went from that aspect of it to going on tour with Bad Boy as a kid. Like I went on tour, I worked for Bad Boy Entertainment, and I got acclimated with just being around artists and shit. And then having the opportunities just do different things and see different things and be backstages and different opportunities, and people gave me opportunities. And yo, leaving New York was a beneficial thing because, you know what I mean, getting to the New York and LA shit. Here's the difference with LA, New York for real. Fucking, how is it I have fucking Kendall Jenner in fucking sunny, beautiful fucking LA every fucking day, all the time and shit, right? But
I just saw this on your episode.
I just saw fucking Kendall Jenner in New York giving you this. Yo, like she's
like a red carpet
pedestal for you and shit, B. Like she purchased for you guys.
Yeah.
Yo, out here she's all like this on me. She's got this like hands. Yo, come on, B. Yo, have a conversation with her, B. Sir. Tell her to be nice to us in LA. Yo.
So I know Vlad has a lot of things going on with him. He has a book, right? He has a book. He has his YouTube, right? Vlad,
so
break it down, brother.
Give us place to promote what you're doing. Where should I send people? What's websites?
All right, for real, I want everybody to just know I'm Photos by Dutch. I host a podcast called The Dutch Chronicles. I put it on YouTube, and it's self-explanatory. It's just the chronicles of my life and what I've been doing. Like this conversation, this type of things I converse about, and I backlog with like some of the things that I've done. And
what was the name of the podcast again? I'm writing it down. Putting it in
the Dutch Chronicles.
The Dutch Chronicles. Got it.
And you can find it on YouTube. Right now, currently on episode 6, and I'm working towards episode 7. And basically, I started the YouTube channel to just like, I already had, like I said, been already staying in the crib and on some, I mean, I kind of played my position and kind of stay away. I mean, I learned this game a long time ago to stay away and kind of move away from folks that didn't need to be in my cipher. And it's just like a protection thing. And in doing so, I just started having these conversations with other friends. They were like, yo, you should like delve into having these conversations and tell your story. And I was like, well, I wasn't really into it. And they were just like, look, just go forward, put the camera up and just do your thing and just see if it is greeted in any way, shape, or form. It was well received. I mean, I had a couple people give me good insight, and I had people in my life that just like told me like certain real facts and like, yo, do this, change your lighting, get your stuff in order, do this, that, and the third. And then back and forth, I'm working on it to build it into a bigger piece. But what I'm doing is with this platform is to give a window into the world of what a paparazzi is outside the scope of just the guy that's sitting outside your door and waiting for a shot. I'm really not that guy. Like, I really don't really work like that. Like, my conversations are skewed way different than like the other. Like, I'm not into the aggressive nature of it. Like, I'd rather have a conversation. Like, I'm very like forthcoming with my conversations. I'm easy to talk to with people. I don't know what the hell it is, but like people seem to be cool with me and have conversations. Like, I got a phone call from my people's doing a check-in on me yesterday. He just made a reference. I was real cool about it, happy. He just was watching the damn video, but he's like, yo, son, I love the fact that you stopped Nicole Kidman in the midst of what she was doing in a sea of hundreds of people and made her blush on camera. Like, I was like, what? He's like, yo, son, she liked you, B. She stopped. She's laughing. She's giggling on camera.
Oh, I see. It's on Instagram, right?
Yeah, yo. But it's just
Yeah.
the fact that stuff like that, I've gotten opportunities to speak to people, and I've gravitated to doing things like that. And I'd rather be a person where I'm cordial and you can remember me as a person of interest that had a conversation with you outside the scope of, yo, so how's your mama doing? So what did you eat today? So I don't want to ask no stupid questions, B. Like, it don't make no sense, dog. Like, that's irrelevant. Like,
I watched one of your episodes. One of my favorite ones was Justin Bieber in his car, jumps out of his car and like, yo, Vlad, come here, Vlad.
Oh, yeah.
I saw you on TV. It was on that, and then he was like, yo, Vice. I was on Vice. So he did an episode on Vice, paparazziing people in DC. You know what I'm saying? Like, he took a paparazzi and started doing pap game in DC. So Bieber came out, was like, yo, I love that episode. I watched that. How'd you feel when you know, somebody like Justin, I know we've known Justin for so long, but you know, for Justin just to acknowledge that was dope. That was awesome.
That was dope. Like, I didn't even expect that. Like, you seen, like, if you watch the video, I was just doing a walk away too and shit.
Yeah.
I had finished, I got the shot, and I'm walking away. And as I'm walking away, I just hear son hit my name, and shit was like, nah, son. And I'm like, nah. And then my man's like, yo, son, come here. Like, yo, he's calling you. I was like, the fuck out of here. Like, yo, he calls me. He's like, yo, son, yo. I'm like, nah. Crazy part, it was like the day before my birthday, right?
Oh, shit.
It's hilarious. So all that happens, and he does all that. It felt crazy because I didn't even anticipate somebody like him to be watching some shit on YouTube and even recognize my ass. But the moment he recognized me, he's saying it to me. I'm sitting there like, so I must have been around you enough that you remember seeing me in front of your ass that much. I've been in front of you and on you for so many years that you remember me like that. It's like basically, yeah, yo, you was in DC, right? I was like, oh yeah, that was me, yeah.
Yo.
Now, moments like that give you value because like it makes you feel like, you didn't remember me for something negative, at least, yo. Category. Like, please remember me for something good. You know what I mean? That's my whole purpose in it, yo. I really had this whole thing in my mind. Like, ever since that I was here doing this, like, I wanted to add value to what I was doing. I didn't want to be looked at as, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what it is, B. Like, I remember your piece on Positive Paps and shit, B. I remember all that. I remember when they did your story and shit, bro. Like, they do stories on cats like us because it's like a different angle and shit. Like, there's reasons why people actually gravitate to have a conversation with somebody that has a better approach, bro. Like, do you want to have a nasty cadence with somebody? Do you want somebody that has a nasty rapport with you from the door, or do you want somebody that's gonna come with you and probably look out for you in a moment where, hold on, what's happening here? Hold up, yo, I remember shooting you. Hold on, let me make sure I didn't see your security. You know how many times the paparazzi have been security for a celebrity before the celebrity got big? Yo, bro,
100%.
True stills, B. True stills, yo. Like, word is bond. Remember Curly driving Rihanna? And we was the ones, we was the ones, yo.
No security.
15 cars deep, riding down with Riri and stuff, and everybody. And the whole security, it was us. It was us. To the point where there was this term son used to say, yo, we got your back, Riri. Yo, that was his favorite line of Riri and shit, B. Yo, we got your back, Riri. Yeah, I got that line so many times in videos. I used to laugh, B.
Yo,
like, you can't be mad at yourself for going where we went.
Let me tell you something. one of the early moments with Vlad. And I was pissed because this dude was not a good guy, right? So Woody Harrelson, bro. Remember Woody Harrelson?
Yeah.
Bro, I'm not gonna go in depth with it, but
Nah, I'll
it.
give it to you because I talk about it. I
Yeah.
have a passage in that and shit. It's gonna. I'll get more in depth because like I said, there's a book coming and shit, and I'm gonna go in depth in that. But the fact of the matter is, with that whole thing with Woody Harrelson, like that was still with TMZ as well. You know what I mean? And that whole time it was where at the airport. You know what I mean? And I'm trying to be, you know what I mean, like cordial because you have to engage, you have to converse,
Try
because
to
you have
get
to get a
them to
sound
speak.
bite.
Yeah.
They want you to get a sound bite, so it's not conducive for you to shoot a long angle shot and fucking talk over it and shit because it's not an engaging situation, and they want you to pursue that kind of engagement, right? So I got the info for him. I'm waiting. Woody comes out after like a delay and shit, because I'm like there extra 30 minutes after the flight lands and shit on some bullshit. And I'm talking to the producer, and I'm in New York talking to the producer in LA, and she's like, yo, you can't leave, B. Like, you gotta stay there and see what's up. I'm like, all right, B. Like, yo, I'm over my time and shit. I was like, yo, I'm beefing because I want overtime. Like, yo, put my shit on overtime so I get this bread. Because I don't want to fucking be here anyway. Fuck this. Bounce. I'm like, shit is overtime and shit. What's up? All right, you gonna get overtime. All right, cool. Fuck it. I'm like, oh, this motherfucker stays fucking even longer now. Fuck him and shit, right? So I'm waiting extra 30 minutes, 45 minutes whatsoever. He finally comes out. He's walking out. Right before him, Ace Hood walks out and shit, right? I see Ace Hood before Ace Hood becomes all brolic and shit. I shout him out. And I'm like asking Ace, like, yo, did you see Woody Harrelson on the flight and shit? I could see Woody coming, but I'm trying to fucking start a joke and shit. Trying to have Ace Hood stay there for an extra couple seconds, try to bring him to meet this motherfucker and make it some sort of like, yo, what's up?
Yeah.
Ace is like, yo, I'm good, family. Da-da-da-da. Thank you, family. Boom, boom. Peaceful as hell. Nice young man. He dips. In the interim where he's dipping, his red shirt fucking passes me, and I'm putting down the camera trying to hide it. As I'm putting it down, Woody Harrelson looks deadpan. Like he's frozen, like in the camera shot, and he's just staring through the glass door, and he can see me. It's like he's trying to look through me. Like, motherfucker.
Damn, he's paparazzi like that.
Yo, what?
Listen to the record.
Volatile. So son finally walks through the door. As he comes down the walkway, he's walking out. He's coming down, and I'm backpedaling and shit. And he's not fucking with nothing and shit, yo. I'm like, hey, what's up, Woody? How was the flight, bro? He's like, nothing. Like, hey, Woody, what was the flight? Red eye? You know what I mean? I'm trying to crack jokes with him and shit. Like, yo, I'm trying to engage him. Now he's going down the escalator. There's a young lady and a lady. I'm paying no mind to this the whole time, right? The lady and the girl behind him. Tell you I'm paying no mind. I'm focused on him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm backpedaling, going down the steps and shit, going down. We go through the doors. We go through baggage claim. He don't stop. He walks outside. He's going to go to his whip. His whip is outside. You can see the SUV. I can see the SUV. It's over there. Word to everything. By the time we step outside and we're about to step through the door, I go, yo, what's up? Are those pants made out of hemp? Because, you know, he's a weed advocate and shit, right? Yeah. And I'm like, yo, I'm trying to fuck with him and shit, like crack jokes and shit. Like, yo, son, White Men Can't Jump was one of my favorite movies and shit, yo, you know what I mean? Like,
you brought out all the stuff.
All the stuff.
I'm pulling out every fucking joke that's possible. Yo, why this motherfucker? Yo, you know there's the pillars and shit. As you're going by, past the terminal, you're outside, you're walking outside, and there's the pillars. I pass one pillar, and you can't see him and shit for a split second. Then I pass another pillar, and you don't see him for a split second. The third pillar, this motherfucker is already running at me at the camera and shit. He's right here. And he snatches at the fucking video camera. And he's tussling with me for the fucking big camera. He takes, remember that big camera? Son, you remember that big ass camera, son?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Fucking banana boat camera, son.
Yeah.
Son, we struggling. And I'm 6'4", son. I'm really big, yo. Yo, my girl at the time, my daughter's mother, yo, she fucking fed me lovely and shit, B. Like, yo, B, I just ate lovely, yo. I have a kid. I got daddy weight on me and shit right now. And I'm extra with it and shit. I'm like, yo, where you going? Yo, stop. And this is how I'm talking the whole time. Yo, chill, B. Yo, can you let my camera go? Now, the strap for the camera is like a seatbelt, B. And it's the durability of the fucking seatbelt, B. Yo, I'm holding the camera like this. The man has both hands wearing out the fucking camera strap to the point where the little fucking metal part of it is cutting into the shit and rips the fucking strap. Whoa. He takes the camera over his head and fucking breaks the camera over his head and drops it on the floor. Boof! Boof! Boof!
Wow.
What is he doing? He's trying to take the
cartridge out?
Trying to take the card, the tape out the camera. I'm like, you need to press the button. I go in my pocket. Remember, TMZ gave us the first flip cameras and shit. Them little flip cameras.
That's smart.
I always had this little motherfucker in my pocket charged. No reason, B. I just be fucking with the household. I be fucking with my daughter's mom, and playing with the kids and shit, just making video. Yo, son, I had that shit fully charged in my pocket. Yeah, I pulled that camera out as he's fucking breaking the fucking camera. I'm like, turn on. He looks up and sees the other camera. And I'm like this with the camera. Can I get my property back? Can I get my camera back? He's looking at me like, fuck you. I walk over to him and shit and go, can I get my fucking camera back? And I snatch the camera out of his hand. And I turn my back and I walk away and shit. I'm like, yo, please leave me alone, B. I'm walking away. As I'm walking away, all I hear is footsteps. And this motherfucker jumps. And he's on me and shit. Oh, yo. And all you see is the camera waving all crazy.
All of this on video.
Like, who other cops are catching it, or is it just him?
Dude, I'm shooting the whole shit. All you see is melee, like this. All you see is melee. And then all of a sudden,
get off me. Yo, Woody, get off me! Get off me!
I'm like, yo, get the hell off me! What the fuck is wrong with you, B? What is your problem? He's like, oh, nah, it's not even like, yo, oh, nah. I'm like, yo, dude, what the fuck is your problem and shit? The whole time he gets off, and then he's like, oh, see, yo, you invaded my space. Dog, you fucking put your hands on me. See, if I put my hands on you, I'm fucking wrong. If I break you and shit, it's me. It's on me and shit, so I can't do that. So you need to fix yourself, bro. All of a sudden, it turns into me walking it off and shit. Here's the beautiful part of being a person under the umbrella. Either way, you're still not protected. Here's a true fact. You're under the umbrella, right? The umbrella don't protect you, though. I got attacked.
On camera.
On camera. As an employee. Who do they validate?
Of course, they can't go against a celeb, right?
So what?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know the rest of this, lad. I would have never even
Paul. Because I don't even talk about it, B. What do you mean? I'm putting it in a book for real. I'm telling you and shit. This is some
that shit. You better put that in the book, man. That's
shit. But here's the shit of it, B. Like, it went down, and that whole shit went down. The umbrella don't protect you, B. And that's a real fact. Like, when it rains, it pours and shit, because that shit fucking hit. Like, this motherfucker was doing interviews. Remember Zombieland and shit was the movie he was fucking promoting.
This
motherfucker went on CNN and fucking release statements talking about, oh, I thought I was still doing the movie. I was still in a moment.
What?
So I thought, when I saw the camera operator, I thought he was a zombie. So I was still in the moment.
He
I was
said that?
Yes.
Yo, B,
Oh
go
my
Google that shit.
God.
Yes.
Google that.
That's some
Google
psychotic
that
break
up.
shit
That's
right
an actual
there, right?
fact, B. That's an actual
Holy
fact and shit, yo.
shit.
100%.
But that's fuckery-ness that fucking happens and shit. Like, it's your word against theirs. But the fact that the company never adds value to the employee is one of the things that I learned. Like, working as like an individual working under that umbrella and under that guise, like, you're not of value because you're just a dude just creating content for them and shit. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah. You're
'Cause
replaceable.
you're
You're
gonna,
replaceable, basically. Yeah.
yeah, B. Because hold on. Huh?
Yeah, yo, when I saw that, I was losing my mind. I was like, yo, what the fuck is going on? It was everywhere. It was like primetime news. Not only on TMZ, it was all over the place. You know, so
Damn, that's crazy, man. I never even knew about this.
yeah. But after this, we definitely let's Google it. But yo, Vlad, we're gonna close up shop, brother.
Oh, please, yo.
Amazing,
Thank you for
amazing
having me,
having
bro.
you,
Good
bro.
stuff, Vlad.
Yeah,
Oh, thank
man.
you, bro. Yo, dude. Thank you
Closing,
so
closing.
much.
What do you want to tell the everybody? You know about you. What closing statements, brother?
Me, I'm just a father trying to make it in this world, B. And we're just a bunch of people that just have jobs, just like everybody else. Like, we're paparazzi, but we're also real creative minds. And outside the scope of just taking a photo, we're creating moments. So in this day and age, like, you rather be around a bunch of creative people than a bunch of insane motherfuckers and shit, B. Like, word of mouth. Like, the creative person may save your soul, B. Like, seriously.
Good.
Like, don't be mad at somebody to tell you the truth. All we doing is reporting and shit at the end of the day. Like, we just happen to know the info a tad bit better than you. We just tapped in a little better. You know what I mean? It's just tapping in. You know what I mean? I'm just glad you guys checked in with me. And you know what I mean? I appreciate you guys just giving me this time and opportunity to converse with you. And please check out the Dutch Chronicles, my podcast. Photos by Dutch is my Instagram. I welcome any opportunities to work with any companies. I'm always fortunate enough to be blessed to work with new agencies and new companies. And anybody that has a avenue that would like to work with me in any capacity, I welcome it.
Amen.
Good stuff.
Yeah, brother. Big up, Big Vlad. Yeah.
Thank you so much, guys. Yeah, I appreciate
Anytime, Vlad.
it, man.
Anytime,
You guys
Vlad.
have a wonderful day. You be safe out there, man.
Definitely.
You too,
You too.
Much love, Vlad.
Thank you, peoples.
Peace.